It is Thursday, what is it, 11th? January 11th, 2024. About 10:15, started off about 27, 28 degrees, going to 58. We're on Georgia Highway 156. I wasn't going to video this, but it's such a pretty day. It'd be a shame not to get video of it. .38 degrees. We're on our way to Dalton RV to see about getting a Anode Rod. Got a couple other things to do as well. Get back and get to checking on the batteries, make sure they are functioning properly, that the charger is functioning properly, the switch, on-off switch. Several things to do on the motorhome. Getting it ready if Vicky wants to take off sometime. We have the pole barn builder set up. He's got to order the trusses. So it'll take 4 or 5 weeks to get them. And he's looking at probably March. So
in a quarter mile, turn left on Old Dalton Road northwest.
That makes sense. I thought we'd be turning here, but we'll follow her and see where.
Next left on Old Dalton Road northwest.
See where that takes us. I don't know where she's wanting us to go. Okay, now I know how she's wanting us to go. I would have went straight into Calhoun, but I guess she's probably right. This will take us through Sugar Valley. Yeah, but have several things in the works to get everything squared away for Vicky and the motorhome and the house and the barn. The well man's got to come back and change the light. Vicky's had bronchitis, so she's been under the weather, trying to take care of her some. It's supposed to be cold next week. I'm going to have to put a heater under the utility room. It's not connected to the basement. The crawl space under the utility room is not connected to the basement. And the water pipes in there are more likely going to freeze if it gets down to 12 degrees. So I'm going to get a wood block, put one of the master heaters on it so it won't conduct electricity, and I'll have it down there at least by Tuesday night. It's supposed to get down to 12 degrees. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to knock a couple of blocks out of that foundation where the gas and water lines run through to let warmer basement air in that crawl space up there. That might be the easiest solution to the possibility of pipes freezing. turning left on 136. If she's going to take us to Villa now and then over, we would have been better, I think, to go. She's got us turning left on 136. Maybe she's going to take us through some back roads that we haven't been on. New houses are popping up out here, sort of like they are over in Oconee County and other rural areas down around the southeast corner, southeast, around the ocean. You don't notice it a whole lot unless you are actually looking for it, but there are a lot of people moving into the semi-rural areas. There's a big house up on the side of the mountain up there. Awful lot of national forest land up here. But with all of the logistics stuff coming online up here, all up 75 from Cartersville up, opening up over towards Rockmart. I guess this is part of the Johns Mountain range or fingerlings or Murchie fingerlings. I'm not sure which these are. Speed limit 45, checked by radar. One of these roads will take you over Johns Mountain there on the left, past the Girl Scout and the Boy Scout camp. Camp Misty Dew and Camp, what is the other one? I think Misty Dew is a Girl Scout, Boy Scout is something Dew, I think, I don't know. I think we've only come across that one time. Sugar Valley something out there to the left. Sugar Valley United Methodist Church. Crossed over Johns Mountain Creek. The county sign was right there. We came out of Floyd and I think into Walker. I think it's Walker County. Okay, what do you have us doing? You've got us going straight. Okay, this road was washed out at one time. Johns Mountain WMA check station. Maybe that's the one that comes across, because that check station, we need to get that video going across the mountain. I think I've only been across it once. You will get down to this bridge down here. It was washed out during that last big sets of rains we had a couple of years ago. I think it was washed out right here. going to bring us out on 136. Awfully pretty up here, isn't it? You know what? This is where it was washed out. Not back there. This is where it was washed out. Yeah, they built it up higher and built a new bridge. I wonder why I get a different female voice depending on where we are. Sometimes we'll get the one I just heard, and then sometimes we get our normal. Rather interesting. Now the regular girl's back now, so I don't know what's going on with Google and that. Are you gonna take us all the way to 201 to Villanelle? No, she's got us turning right here. Okay, we haven't been this way. Okay. Nice old church and cemetery. Yeah, I used the air fryer again last night, made a grilled cheese in it. It was very good. You can boil eggs in it. You can fry eggs in it. It's in. You can even cook roast beef in it. I'm going to be cooking. I'm going to be doing some other stuff and having videos with the air fryer. That'll be a nice addition on the road. Of course, it's not too big, but it's larger than I really have a space for. But it'll help make my eating much healthier than what I normally do on the road. I know I've never been here. It's getting harder and harder to stay here in Georgia, isn't it, as much as I drive around. This is some sort of the back way to take us over Doug's Gap. At Doug's Gap Battlefield. She got us turning left in 1/3 of a mile at Hill City. seems to be backwards from what we should be doing. Looks like we're doing just an offset across the railroad track though. You know what? I guess I'm going to have to take that back about not being here. I think we have been here. Yeah, we have been here. How about that? A little deeper, little train depot here. Actually had a little train stop. Those two doors there were probably the old bathrooms. Very interesting. Little tiny depot. She's got us doing something at 3.9 miles at Carbondale Road. Is Carbondale one of the exits on 75? We haven't crossed 136 yet. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. We did that back at Sugar Valley when we took that right at the church. Parallel to the railroad track. I wonder if that's the line that came through, you know, from Cartersville through Kennesaw and goes up through Tunnel Hill. If it is, that's the same railroad track that the Great Locomotive Chase was on. Okay, we're coming into Whitfield County. Be nice to get a train. We haven't had a train in a while. Since the locomotives we got to ride on. Little rental community. Instead of mobile homes, look like little one, possibly two-bedroom joined housing attached to each other. Very interesting ride. I'm glad we took her advice. A lot of times I just tell her, no, I'm not doing what you say. down in these valleys in between these fingerlings, there's a lot of low land. There's a lot of water coming out of these mountains. There's a lot of low, swampy land that I wasn't aware of this type of topography around the mountainous areas. But there are quite a few bogs and swamps in these mountain valleys. Which, now that I have thought more about it, makes sense, but I just never knew it. Never thought that much about it. I just figured everything drained out and it went downhill. But that's not the way of it. Where are we going to come out? We just got directions to Dalton. We didn't get directions to Dalton RV. I should have gotten directions to Dalton RV, I guess. Guess I could redo that now. And sometimes I'll do that. I'll get direction to a general area, then when I get closer, I will get specific directions. Coming out, folks. From right here, I don't. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I recognize where we are. Yeah, this is one of those exits. I know where we are now. It's one of those roundabout exits. They're doing the same thing at 296. They have roundabouts when you get off of the freeway. I hadn't gotten quite used to these right here at the freeways yet. Instead of red lights coming off the ramp, you've got roundabouts. Okay, she doesn't even have us going on 75. Let's get her to get directions to Dalton RV. Let's stop this. Directions to Dalton RV. Okay, we have another roundabout, a larger one. This is US 41. We'll be going up 41. Yes, that is a pilot travel center. We haven't stayed there overnight, but we have visited there quite a few times, and they renovated it. It's been updated. Dalton RV. Well, we really don't need her anyway right now. I know how to get there from here. Get 41, we'll go up to whatever road that is, turn left, it'll be down there on the right. I don't guess we have a connection. I need to start giving those. I used to give out, when I had Verizon and AT&T, I gave out the signal strength, how many bars. I ain't got nothing. I have no bars here on Verizon. close to Dalton, you would have coverage, wouldn't you? Looks like I've got 3 now. Let's see if we can tell what creek this is. We got a bumper car behind us. Swamp Creek. Didn't see a date stamp on the header. Bumper car backed off. They were right on us. They'll be back. They're probably on the phone. I think we're just going to let the camera run until it cuts off, gets hot and cuts off, or cuts off battery, or South Dixie Highway 3696, was that right? Valley Point Middle School. See when this bridge was built. 47. It's a pretty old bridge. West 3, North 41. Is this where we need to turn left? This is South Dalton bypass. No, we need to go up at least one more. We're going to pull over when we get through the light, and we're going to get bumper car off of us. I don't guess there's much point in pulling over and getting bumper car off of us. There are 3 more behind us, 2 big trucks, 3 big trucks. Okay, it says Dalton RV is 12 minutes from us, 6.1 miles. 3.1 miles and turn right. So instead of turning left like I thought, we'll turn right. Now we have this road, this drive coming the other way right through town. I'm pretty sure you get to see some of old Dalton, and probably this road here may be going north like we're going. I don't know. You get to see a lot of these buildings here were built, they were here in the 50s and 60s. Okay, the GoPro got mad, got hot, and cut off, so we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap this one up and end it, because it's going to get hot and cut off again. So we'll go ahead and close this one out. This will be a wrap. Okay, we're right here at Dalton RV. I may put this on the beginning, I'm not sure. We got to make a U-turn, and it looks like they're much better equipped than they were last time we were here. And I'll give a little information. The population of Dalton was 34,284. I think that's it at the last census. Elevation is 761. And Dalton was founded in 1847. It is right at 11 o'clock. Warmed up nicely. It's started off at 27. It's up to 43. So let's check this out. Yeah, they have quite a few more RVs than they did. I don't know that I see any motorhomes, but they have campers. Let's see if they have what we need in here. We're looking for an anode rod for the water heater.